Hello everyone, it's Chris here from the Southwest Shooters, and today we're looking at this gun. This is the BSA R12 CLX Pro, and it's regulated. I'm a little bit late to the party on being able to get this gun, but this is the newest rifle that is made by BSA. I have used BSA guns a lot. You've seen the Ultras feature on the channel, and the R10s feature on the channel a couple of times. This is my first time using an R12. And really, I just want to give you an overview of what the gun is capable of in a real world situation. So what I mean by that is you're going to see me run a variety of different pellets through this at 40 and 50 meters, and we're going to compare the group sizes to a 5-penny piece. That seems reasonable? And you're going to see all of that in the video in a second. But I'm just going to give you an overview of the gun. First of all, I think it looks stunning. It's reminiscent of the R10, but it just feels like they've made it a little bit more grown up. It's weighty. I'm not really interested, or I'm not going to talk about how much it weighs and the specifics of it. I'm just more interested in what I'm capable of with the rifle, right? The updates that they've made are a 12-shot magazine. Really like the magazine on this. It's nice and easy to use, and it didn't jam once. The R10 magazines did, and the Ultra magazines used to jam a lot. This one hasn't in all the shots I've used it with. I really enjoy the new side lever cocking arm. It is wonderfully smooth and an absolute pleasure to use. It's really nice because this sort of rotates and twists, so wonderfully easy to use. The trigger is wonderfully light, super simple to use, a nice and crisp, clear first and second stage. We have a manometer on the bottom which tells you how much air you have left in the gun, and when this is filled up to 200 bar, I've shot, oh man, many shots, maybe 150, and we are at 90 bar now, just over 90 bar. So it's got a massive shot count from the cylinder on. The only thing that I don't like about, there's two things that I don't like about the gun. And these are very, very minor things, for me at least, right? I think that they spoilt it a little bit by putting that aluminium bottle on. I'd prefer to see a carbon fiber bottle on there. It's just a purely aesthetic reason. Functionality wise, it's not going to make any difference at all. But I'd prefer to see a carbon fiber bottle on there. The other thing that I am not a wonderful fan of, you can shoot thumbs up or thumbs down on this. To me, the sort of contour there is not as pronounced as the R10, and I prefer the one on the R10. I'm talking, these are minor, tiny little things that I'm just not 100% happy with, right? But it's the sort of thing that I could get used to. I've been very spoiled in using the other guns, but the Manelli stock is stunning. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Very reminiscent of the other guns in the range, but kind of the next stage on. The big thing that people are interested in are the groups. For the rest of this video, what you're going to see is me shooting it at 40 and 50 meters, and I'm going to explain exactly the sort of pellets that I'm using at each stage of the video. But I'm super happy with the results. I'm not going to give you any spoilers because I want you to wait and see. But this gun is currently available from Crackshot at Saber Close in Newton Abbott. Give them a call. It's just come in, and I can promise you that you won't be disappointed. This is the best gun that BSA have made, and I'm basing that on terms of the feel, super high end, the shot count, massive, and the accuracy, which you're about to see, is phenomenal for me. take care, and I will let you enjoy, hopefully, the evidence of me using it at 40 and 50 meters. But BSA, you've done wonderful things with this gun. Absolutely amazing. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Sorry. So the first one is the JSB Exacts. We're going to see, hopefully I should be close to the bullseye. No. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's encouraging. They both hit one another, despite not being on the bullseye. That's the difference that we get sometimes. Yes! I'm liking this a lot. I'm not liking that. I don't know what happened there. Goodness me, that was an absolute ripper. It's going a little wayward. Two left. Last one. And we're out. That was a mixed bag. Started off pretty promising, and then there was that one that went miles up, and then it changed. So we're going to try QIS pellets now, and we're going to see if these are more consistent than the JSBs. Now the JSBs started very well, as you could probably tell. I was pretty happy with the group there. However, my initial happiness dissipated into a feeling of shock and sadness because the group changed. So it would be a mistake to judge everything on one pellet. That's something that I've learnt over the last almost 2 years of making these videos. You want to try it with a variety of different things, and we're just going to see what it groups like with the QIS pellets now. And these are the ones that I zeroed the gun in initially with, so we might be closer to the ball. It's looking like we are. All right. This is looking good. 3, 2, and 1. Yes. We'll put those forward. We'll discount the JSBs. Wasn't really happy with that. But we have a new contender. A new challenger has emerged. Thanks to James Head, my friend at Crackshot, for suggesting these. These are his preferred pellet. I was explaining to him that I am very much enjoying using QIS pellets at the moment. He suggested that I use these. Now my initial impression is that these are dirty. And they look a little bit like JSBs to me. Let's see if first impressions count, or whether they don't count. I'm not entirely sure. And we're going to see how these pellets group. But I have a 5-penny piece here, just by my elbow bow, and I'm going to see. Oops, that could be a flyer. Goodness grief. Goodness grief. Goodness gracious me. Good grief. That's what I meant to have said. Pellet number 9 is now in the magazine, which we're all very happy about. Pellet 11. And pellet number 12. Now, I am going to guess that this will not be as good as the QIS. But Christmas is the time of miracles, and we can hope for things. Can't really see that. Hold on, wait a minute. That was a screamer. So was that. Well, no, it wasn't. That was okay. 2. Oh. Now, I'm going to have to go and get them and bring them a bit closer because I can't actually see. I'm going to discount the JSB Exacts. We can put those in the toilet. But with the QIS and the new ones, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's at 40 meters. That's the first time I've used this gun. How much? Yes, we're still in the green. Let's go and get the gun and see what we can see. Get the gun, get the targets. I'm not even going to really waste your time explaining this particular card because I think it's safe to say that the JSB Exacts did not group very well. We have kind of 3 groups and that extreme flyer, so I think we can discount that one and put that one in the bin. However, using the QIS pellets, we can see that the group at 40 meters, everything is under a 5-penny piece. This is one of the first times I've used the gun, and I'm happy with that. Really, really happy. That is a stellar grouping. And let's compare it now to the Air Arms pellet. The Air Arms pellet is also making me feel very happy about being here. There is a flyer outside of the 5-penny piece group, but when we remove it, in some ways, it's a little bit tighter than the QIS. But look at that. You know, it's almost the same. I think there's one thing left to do. Let's take it out to 50 meters and use both the Diablo fields and the QIS and see what it's like at even further distance. And I'm going to be aiming for the red dot in the middle of the splatter target. Wish me luck. Let's hope it goes okay. I'm not gonna use any holdover. I'm just gonna be aiming there. That's good. Yes. This is good. Last one. Bit of a screamer, but the good news is there's definitely a group emerging there. I'm really impressed with this. But on the recommendation of Mr. James Head from Crackshot, we're going to be checking out the Air Arms pellet at 50 meters as well, just to see how it groups. And I will grab the card and I will compare it to a 5p piece, just to see where we're at. But I'm not going to take it out any further than this, because I think that I am pushing the boundaries of what I'm capable of accuracy wise with this particular gun, that I'm very impressed with. I like it a lot. I will just check. Actually, I won't. I'm going to just, because I don't want to move the gun from where it is, because it's already in. So we're going to go for the target on the right hand side now. Looking good. Last one. All right. Now I can see that they're good. But I'm going to run up and go and get the card, and we're going to then compare them both to a 5p piece to see the spread. Let's go. Now, this is exciting. So we're ignoring this bit here because that was there already. Look at that. 5p piece. There's 12 shots there. Actually, there's not, because I think one of them may have strayed, but the majority of the grouping is there underneath the 5p piece with the QIS. Now, a similar situation arises here with the Air Arms. So we can see that there are 2 outside of the main group, but to have 10 shots under a 5p piece at 50 meters is extremely impressive. So I think it's difficult to really discern which pellet is best for this gun. It's just going to depend on whether you've got access to them. Maybe the gun prefers one, because every gun from the factory is going to be a little bit different, but I think it's really good to think about. So the other thing that we can bear in mind is that there isn't a huge amount of difference between the groups at 40 meters and 50 meters. Just the spread is ever so slightly more at 50 meters. Very impressed with this.